Hello friends, I welcome you to EPG Pathshala. My name is Dr. Amit Katoch and I am working as Assistant Professor in University Institute of Hotel and Tourism Management of Punjab University. Dear students, I would be presenting the module on the cargo carriers under the paper Cargo Operations and Management. After completing this module, the students will be able to learn about the cargo carriers such as road cargo, rail cargo, air cargo, marine cargo. Firstly, I will give an introduction very briefly. Cargo originates from the Latin word caricare, which means to load on a cart or articulated vehicle. Shipment can be encumbered on a vehicle of car, but it's frequently burdened on somewhat much greater. On a vessel, shipment is stacked up in enormous multicolored metal containers. These containers can be occupied of all types of cargo like foodstuff, furniture or electronics. Shipment means goods or essential considered by a large vehicle like a different cargo plane, ship, train or truck. Cargo handling means transporting cargo from one place to another place. Today it can be done by different modes of transportation like roadways, railways, airways or through marine. In present world or today's era, cargo or shipment are goods, services or produce being carried on mostly for profit and earning money throughout cargo ship, big boats or planes. More importantly, the expression is now frequently unlimited to take over all types of shipment like train, coaches, small van, big trucks or some huge ship container. Presently, the term cargo or shipment is also narration to those goods which are in the cold chain or goods which will be ready for delivery after some time, because the unpreserved stock is mostly ready for the retail use by the clients, whether still it is kept in warehouse, cold or any other same type of house where it is kept in same condition. Different model heavy container boxes projected as reusable carriers to pace the unit load treatment of the goods or services controlled are also treated as shipment, specifically by different shipping lines throughout the world and logistics operators for more accurate work performance. In the same way, aeroplane ULD containers are also renowned as cargo, with connected filler list of the goods covered within. When unfilled shipment containers are transported, each unit is recognized as a cargo, and when goods or things are put within, the weighting are known as containerized cargo or filled cargo shipment. Now I will discuss about type of cargo carriers. Type of cargo carriers depending upon the type of material one wants to transport, money utilized as carriage fee, type of material as it is need to transport immediate or many other factors. Mostly for larger or heavy material we used marine cargo, for fast delivery air, and for small and native delivery one can opt rail or road cargo. Road cargo. Not only in India but internationally, large number of companies, for example Parcel Force or FedEx transport all types of cargo or heavy small load by road. Transporting all from letters or post to homes to cargo shipment containers, and therefore these big organizations bound to deliver fast now and then same day delivery depending upon the type of good or service. A high quality instance of road shipment is food stuff, as super special markets necessitate deliveries day by day to stock up their stores with commodities. Ultimate retailers or producers of mostly all goods or services depends upon escape vehicles. They can be full size trucks for transportation, business, or less important liberation trucks. These lesser surface transport organizations continuously endeavor for the finding our best roads and to transport their shipment at the best cost. Undeniably, the echelon of mercantile luggage aesthetic by little bit bigger businesses is frequently a superior indicator of vigorous fiscal enlargement, as it is these on surface moving vehicles that move about and convey accurately many things, which includes different kind of couriers transporting parcels and goods and many other daily usable things or products. Rail cargo. As we know, rails are able of shifting a bulky count of containers boxes which sometimes come from shipping ports or sometime in case of from airport to in case of some heavy air cargo. Some special rails also want to transport of water, cement, grain, steel, wood, coal, daily needs thongs for long distance across the world. They are worn since trains can bear a bulky quantity and usually have an unswerving forward between the two places known as destination. Beneath that accurate position, shipment convey by railways is more monetary good and liveliness competent than by road transport like through trucks, wagons, especially when transported through the wide range of distances. Rail cargo transportation is use of rail lines or trains to shift huge cargo which is deviating to human passengers. Rails which carry cargo or supplies train is a group of freight cars, specially known in US or goods and services wagons hauled by one or more than one locomotives on a railway, shifting important goods and services all or middle of the way between the supplier and the ultimate customer at a particular destination as part of the logistics supply chain. Predominantly, rails can haul bulk substance, same size containers, general transport material or particular freight in specially designed cars. Rail cargo transport rules and money matter differ by nation and region depending upon the nation. Most occurring obscurity of train shipment is its lack of flexibility. Because of this problem, railway lost most of its business to road cargo services. Railway shipment is habitually subject to transshipment expenditure because mostly it must be transferred from one place to another through one mode of delivery to a different. When transporting equal heavy loads such as iron, cement or food grain with dedicated amenity treatment amenities at the rail mode of transportation remains the most well situated and ideal alternative. Large numbers of governments are at this time annoying to support shippers to use rails more frequently because of the Environmental reimbursement. Cargo by airlines. Cargo by airlines, usually known as air contents, is composed by companies who produce and delivers to the clients. In the history of air cargo shipment in 1911, for the first time, the aircraft were used for transporting goods and services from one place to another. Different airline companies are having their own cargo management units, which are answerable for loading and unloading the cargo. Inside the airline cargo management industry, a person handling baggage is normally referred to as rampy or ramper. The person who takes care of the shipment on the ramp, the AOA or aircraft operations area, not inside the airline industry, the ramp is habitually confirmed as the tarmac, a well known pronunciation used by different media groups. Unpleasant language for rampy or ramper contain ramp rat, bag smasher, bag jockey, luggage monkey and thrower. At the time when cargo is checkered at the travel document compensate or with a sky cap, here one put the tag on the bag which indicates that where client is going. This is a place moving bag belt carry the bags towards the cargo area. This is a place where different bags related to different clients or flights on the same belt are shifted to the concerned flight related to the client. At this time of tag of the bag will be checked which were previously tagged to the bag or baggage and now clearly read by a person known as baggage handler and loaded into the suitable bag cart, mostly four-wheel trailer or also known as unit load device ULD, a well-equipped machine loadable container. Then this bag cart is moved away from the area and goes to the aircraft region where the baggage handlers put all the cargo inside the special place made for cargo in the aircraft. Many workers or people are connected with the cargo handling process, including operations, that is load control, mediator, storehouse agent, team chief, slope chief, relocate agent, inbound runner, laboratory agent, mail or cargo mediator, backroom mediator and posting agent. During the actual flight operation in the submission to pushing an aeroplane from the terminal gate with a push back or tow motor to location it for starting of the engine and finishing, taxi cargo handlers also may drag plane to and from an additional gate or to a isolated or remain overnight parking area. On flight deck there will be a mechanic which ride the brakes who makes connection with air traffic control for movement agreement and do necessary important duties with the auxiliary power unit, important brakes, lights, while tow tractor will be operated by the agent. Approach of this kind will apply only to the non-movement area of the airport. This is the part of the airport incline where mostly ramp agents operates. Within the movement area, the person known as ramp agents are not authorized to operate. This region is reserved for some equipment needed during emergency and for the aircraft. In the present time, there are many aircrafts or mostly business related aeroplanes appropriate for transporting shipment such as Antonov 225, which is developed for easy rendition into a cargo aircraft. These types of big aircraft provide work for firstly loadable containers known as unit load devices, much like equally fitted shipments. In the front of the aircraft, most of the ULDs are located so that heavy cargo can be lifted easily. Saab 340A, some of the prominent aircraft altered to a cargo aircraft, such a premeditated for lofty income and prosperity in short or medium transport shipment, like from one nation to other short-run nation. Two international agreements, the Warsaw Convention and the Montreal Convention, govern the international carriage of goods and define the legal and contractual as well as the loss and damage liability, obligation of the airline, freight forwarder, shipper and the other parties in the supply chain for the better and smooth implementation of cargo shipment work. Airline accepts freights on the basis of a limited airport to airport contract and cannot be held directly responsible for delays in consignment reaching their destination. Air transport is comparatively high priced but mostly for covering greatest distances it is considered as greatest and fastest mode of transport available in today's world. Consequently, characteristic air shipment consists of goods with a high worth and or an operationally or commercially significant freedom time, that is high monetary collapse hazard. These are the goods which need special care and most importantly these are needed to be transported shortly so that it can be reached up to the last customer of its owner at the right time. The main things or articles which mostly are carried by the air shipment are like airmail for longer distances related to individual, for nationals interest or togetherness, diplomatic mail, subsist animals, hatching seed, human being organs, individual remains, therapeutic supplies, articulate parcels, small life goods like food, flowers, dry ice shipments, medical medicines, treasure such as money, gold bars, diamonds, technological supplies such as high-tech oil and gas, aerospace, automatic ship spares, lavishness, consumer goods such as electronics, tent goods or garnish. When a requirement on one place is supplied from another place with air transport as the main transport mode, an air cargo supply chain must be compiled. Supply chain in a cargo airline is or it basically consists of the following steps. It starts with the shipping, then goes to forwarding out, then moves to air transport, then forwarding in and finally finishes at consignment. Most reports states that air shipment is having nearby less than 0.5% of the weight of all global shipment business. It means that only 0.5% of weight is presently carried out by air cargo. But at the same time, the shipment of goods and services are representing around 30% of the total shipment value scattered around the globe. According to plane maker Boeing in 2012, a report was published which stated that the cargo only aircraft like Antonov 225 or any other air cargo planes handle about 60% of global air freight cargo, while passenger planes fly the other 40% of cargo shipment with them. Presently, air transport, which means cargo shifting through planes, shipment may be elated in different types of aeroplanes as per the availability and the type of cargo. Passenger aircraft. Passenger aircrafts are those aircrafts which carry the passengers from one place to another. In passenger aeroplane, the shipment area falls below the passengers in a special corridor created for cargo only. The so called belly, mostly belly can be finding out completely packed with the shipment of the passenger only. During the flight operation, the passenger carry the article in their hands in the cabin as hand carry by a so called on board courier flying as passenger with little bit cargo for their own use during the flight like laptop, camera, mobile phone, important files or documents, and sometimes also called hand carry services. Cargo aircraft or freighters. These are the special aircrafts made to transport cargo one place to another. In shipment aeroplane or cargo fitted aircraft, the shipment lies on the main central spot of the plane or in the belly depending upon the cargo type, which mostly categorized as nose loading, where the whole nose is opened, or side loading plane through a large shipment door through which cargo can be easily loaded in the freighters easily and unloaded in the same pace. Combi aircraft. These are those aircrafts which are made for both purpose like cargo shipment and transporting passengers from one place to another. In combi aircrafts, cargo lies on the main central place known as deck behind the passengers area with one or both side loading of the plane through a huge shipment door and in the belly for comfortable loading and unloading of cargo. Today, airline cargo business is becoming very attractive money earning opportunity to those who are in this business. In the year 2016, worldwide different airlines carried 52 million metric tons of goods and other essentials representing more than 35% of global trade by value, that is money, but less than 1% of world trade by volume, that is size or weight. That is comparable to 6.8 trillion worth of goods yearly or 18.6 billion worth of goods every day. On average, cargo business generates 9% of airline revenue, which is highly important to make operational and airline. On the other hand, it was half the revenues from the first class segment of carrying passengers. The airline business is determined on developing partnerships to build up air cargo business all around the world. The Global Air Cargo Advisory Group, that is GACAG, comprises the International Federation of Freight Forwarders Association, that is FIATA, the International Air Cargo Association, that is TIACA, the Global Shippers Forum, that is GSF, and IATA. Their work is focused on the priority areas such as e-commerce, customs and trade facilitation, security, sustainable development, the betterment of air cargo business, etc. Now I will discuss about marine cargo. The world of maritime cargo has changed over the centuries concerning the types of vessels used and the qualities of cargo they carry. The basic principles of the cargo management have remained the same throughout the centuries, namely the need by commerce to send goods by sea from seller to the buyers by using some form of maritime vessel. The UN Convention of the Law of the Sea, that is UNCLOS, concerns all the aspects of the management and regulation of worldwide maritime activities, including national and international jurisdiction over the high seas, and refers inter alia to the following issues. Firstly, national territorial limits. Secondly, exclusive economic zones. Thirdly, the continental shelf. Fourthly, contiguous zones. Fifthly, right of innocent passage. Sixthly, movement of vessels. Seventhly, the marine environment, and finally, the marine pollution. It is administered by the International Maritime Organization, that is IMO, based in London, and covers not only the high seas themselves but also shipping movement upon the high seas. The vessel traffic monitoring and information system, that is VTMS, which was specially designed to help prevent accidents and affluence at sea and to minimize the impact of such accidents on the marine and coastal environment and ecology, and consequently on the economy, health and well-being of the local communities. The VTMS directive covers all vessels of 3000 GRT and upwards, whether or not such vessels carry dangerous or hazardous cargoes as defined by the International Movement of Dangerous Goods Code IMDG, except for ships, fishing vessels, traditional ships and recreational crafts less than 45 meter in length and bunkers below 5000 tons. Many harbour cargo entry and exit points handle a huge range of nautical shipment. Imported costly cars are looked after at many ports and are commonly accepted on precise scheduled or on scheduled ships. With the development of containerization, the level of break bulk cargo has been declined day by day. Dunnage bags is the only way to secure break bulk and shipment by transporting them into intermodal containers. Mass consignment such as domestic salt, crude oil and waste material is habitually divergent, are commodities that are neither on pallets nor in shipment containers. No one can't handle the bulk cargoes as the same way like lifting the project cargoes. Neo bulk cargo includes individual units that are counted while they are loaded and unloaded, in contrast to bulk cargo that is not counted nor containerized. Project cargo and the heavy lift cargo, which are transported for some specific work, include substance like industrialized tackle, ACs, factory machinery, generators, windmills, military apparatus and almost any other enormous or flabby shipment which is heavy and not able to fit into a shipment container depending upon the size of any particular cargo container. Now I will summarize the entire module. Today, cargo handling is becoming big business and many institutions are providing necessary training related to cargo handling operation. Marine cargo is the biggest transporter of cargo, as most of the heavy cargo lifted from one place to another through marine cargo. Today, marine cargo accounts for more than 50% of cargo handling alone. Especially from one country to another where sea line is available, marine cargo is the best option. For some fast delivery of necessary goods, air cargo is the good option. Rail and road cargo are the important lines within the country. Thank you and have a great future ahead.